Babes, how are you? If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Michelle, and today we're going with another requested reading for Catherine Pius. We know that she is pregnant. We're so happy for her. So I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that the energies could be inverted. Everything said and mentioned is alleged. And with this said, let's move forward. You guys wanted to see if we can take a look as, again, everything is for entertainment purpose only. Everything is alleged, but if we can see the gender of the baby and whatnot, so we're gonna just dive in real quickly with it. It might be a little short reading, but you know, because my battery is dying, but you know, we're gonna do our best. So I do see that she's gonna have a different pregnancy here. I do feel like allegedly she's gonna have a bigger belly in this pregnancy, allegedly, that she has ever had. There's gonna be, as the meantime, allegedly, there's gonna mean rumors of she thinking that she's having twins. And why is she thinking this? Allegedly because of the size of the belly. Now, this does not mean she is or isn't. I'm saying that allegedly she could have a comment as a joke, or somebody in the comments says, maybe are you having twins, allegedly, right? Because of the size of the belly. As allegedly people could compare the size of the bellies, the moms that she has and whatnot. Of course, it's gonna take a minute to fulfill because she just found out, but allegedly, you know, moving forward in her future pregnancy, which is the one she's having right now, allegedly, people may think, you know, when in time, with 2-3 months or so, be like, oh my, this is a bigger belly that I had before. So people may think allegedly that I have twins, and that could be just a little joke. I do see like the baby does enjoy singing a lot. Her baby kid like a lot when the baby, you know, comes in, you know, she has him. I do feel it's a boy, by the way. I'm gonna check down the road to double check, but I'm sensing a boy. Okay. Allegedly he could be into like a lot of singing when he's like grown, right? And he does like a lot of music. Maybe she wanted a girl, right? Or somebody wanted a girl, and allegedly it does show here that it could be a boy. He does seem to be very healthy, very cute. I do feel like she's gonna enjoy this pregnancy a lot because she's very loved. She's more in her feminine energy. You see her, she's in a very feminine energy right now, regardless of the situation, right? She seems to be more calm. And allegedly, I don't know who's gonna try to stress her out, but she should not pay attention to that. Allegedly, there could be something scary that happens that they need to keep an eye on the pregnancy a little bit more, but it doesn't seem that it goes past a scary moment, right? And I feel like everything seems to be fine after that, allegedly. There's gonna be certain allergies that she's going to develop as her pregnancy goes. I'm not saying that she likes fish or anything, but allegedly there's gonna be a situation with something with fishy taste or seafood, let's say, allegedly, that she's gonna have to not be able to eat even if it's cooked, allegedly, because she could develop a strange allergy or something, or rejection towards something, allegedly. She's gonna have less energy, and this is what she's like allegedly saying, that her pregnancy seems to be different than the others because she could have been more active in the others, and this one she may feel a little bit slower. But this is nothing to do with health. This is everything to do with her being in her feminine energy. And the other one, she could have been with Austin, of course, allegedly. She was in survival mode. She was always stressed. She was always on the go. She always allegedly had to think of like, what is he doing next? What is going to happen next? How can I do better for myself? Like always stressing. She back then, she was always over stressing. allegedly, and always trying to prepare for the worst case scenario. So that's why she was more active, but it wasn't that she wasn't really enjoying her pregnancy. Maybe her first one, maybe, but I don't see she has ever enjoyed her pregnancy the way she should and that she deserved, and I feel like she is now with him. He's not perfect, but one of the things he doesn't is make her stress while pregnant. She may they may do a gender reveal, but it's gonna be different than the one she did with the past, because in the past it does seem like very performative. Allegedly, like every little detail was exposed. And this one seems to be, yeah, it's gonna be public allegedly, but allegedly it seems to be in the intimate side. Like it doesn't seem like content, if that makes sense. And allegedly people are gonna ask Austin if he's gonna be invited, and I don't see he is. Allegedly, this is a moment for, and it should, I don't think he should, because this moment should be just Catherine's and Igor and her daughters. And allegedly, yeah, I feel like people may want to say like, oh, are you invited? And he may allegedly say, yeah, I might go, but I don't think he is going or be invited allegedly, and he shouldn't, because it's just too awkward. But again, each one of us can do what we want, right? I do see here, I think it's a boy, honestly, but it does show here that she is having a great pregnancy compared to the past ones. Allegedly here, I'm seeing here that they're getting a new dog. I do see a dog that has like two colors, let's say brown and white, black and white, or something like that too, allegedly. And yeah, I see that they're getting like a new doggy. I do see her looking very beautiful though. I do see that her hair gets darker. I don't know why. I know she dyes her hair, but allegedly something about her hair color changes too. She's gonna look so cute. Hopefully people are not too mean about it, because I do feel she's gonna look a little different. But people change in their pregnancy, people. But yeah, I do see like there's a new doggy. I do feel like she's gonna be I'm not saying that she wasn't in her past pregnancy, but in this one I do see more sensitivity allegedly too. And like I said before, that's why I'm guessing it could be a boy, but let's based on what I'm sensing here. But she's gonna have more sensitivity to more food that she really didn't have a lot of sensitivity in the last pregnancy. In this pregnancy I do see her more sensitive. I do feel like allegedly she needs to be resting a lot more in this one as well. But yeah, I do see her having issues with her ankles as well. Like, when you get pregnant, that your ankles get swollen, and it happened to me when I was pregnant. So that's the kind of thing that I see allegedly. A lot of massages to keep the circulation flowing. She could also allegedly she could think, and maybe it could be confirmed, but she could actually have like pregnant diabetes, pregnancy diabetes, that it's not permanent. It's just when you're pregnant, sometimes your hormones go wild and it changes your chemical stuff. It happened to me too. So allegedly here, it did happen to me too. They give you that orange juice and show something like that to check something, and allegedly she could have just like I don't know how it's called, but it's like the pregnancy diabetes that is like not permanent. Allegedly that's it. I do see she's gonna actually birth a very big baby, a very chunky baby compared to her previous babies. This baby seems to be big, into where allegedly she could have a C-section because he is so big. I mean, this could be allegedly rumors of in the future. The delivery could be a C-section allegedly. Maybe things could change obviously, but allegedly the baby is gonna be so big. There could be rumors of like, oh my, you might need a C-section. You know what I'm saying? So allegedly that could happen too. But the baby seems to be very big, very healthy. She seems to be fine. It's just a different pregnancy than the other ones, but she is, what I say right now, regardless of the upcoming issues in the future, as right now focusing on her parent, on the pregnancy and how he takes care of her. I do see him taking care of her very well compared to what we saw in the past and what she had in the past. this seems to be 5 stars. You know, in the past it was 1 star. Sadly, it is, because I do feel like she's more at ease, and she's not as worried as having all these changes within herself. Yeah. If it's a boy, can you give me any cards that says